What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you've all been good. And I'm still here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't uploaded anything in 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. So basically, what has happened is that I was off not last weekend, the weekend before, and I just went away for the weekend with my girlfriend to her brother's. So I had that whole weekend off, so I didn't really have time to upload any videos. And then after that, I haven't been off since then, so I'm now off today, so hence why I'm doing a video. And then I'm kind of just want to give you my thoughts on this game, really, in general, and the beta, and what I thought of the game. As you see me have a really, really, really brief moment in an X-Wing. So, the beta came out, I don't know when it was, Thursday? Yeah, it came out Thursday. So after downloading it, which didn't take too long, luckily, I jumped in and played it. I played some of the Drop Zone, the other game type that you can play, which was alright. First of all, the sounds and the graphics are amazing. They look really good. It does look like Star Wars. Obviously the music you can hear in the background is Star Wars. The sound of the blasters and the TIE fighters and the X-Wings is Star Wars. It all sounds like Star Wars and looks like Star Wars, and it does look really, 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 really good. But when I played it and I got back to work and I was like, what do you think of it? I was like, nah, it didn't blow me away, and that's one of the things I found a little bit odd, because I think if you're going to be Star Wars, you've got to be really, really good. It's got to be good. Do you know what I mean? There's so many fans of Star Wars. It's such a big franchise. It's got to be absolutely amazing. And like I said, the graphics and the sounds are all amazing. But for me, the gameplay, I don't know. I don't know if it's just the beta. First of all, the vehicles. Going in the walkers themselves, the little ATSs or whatever they're called, I found that when other people were in it, I would get destroyed really, really quickly. When I was in it, I would get destroyed really, really, really quickly. The controls felt fine in them. When you go into the AT-ATs, you know, the big walkers, all you can do is shoot. And literally, when I got in it, you know, all I did was shoot. You've got different various guns that you can use, but that's all you can do is shoot. It's a bit boring, a bit dull, and you can get a few really kind of cheeky kills. And they're kind of, in the walker, it goes by time, so you only get a limited amount of time in it. And that's kind of when it leads me on to like the heroes. If you're with either Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker, you have a limited time playing as that player. The other thing I found when I was the hero, I was only Darth Vader. I never got to be Luke Skywalker, but when I was Darth Vader, I literally just ran into somewhere and got annihilated straight away. So you do have to play it a little bit cautiously, and I think that the people, when you're playing and they see one of the heroes, everyone kind of guns for him because they want to get him out of the way, because they are quite powerful if you use them in the right way. Like they've got force. I think Luke's got force shove, and the Darth Vader's got the force grip. And I think in this you see me get killed by Darth Vader a couple of times. The selection of guns that you get, you only got, I think it was 4 guns. You got the start of one. You got a pistol. You got another one, and then you got this like heavy blaster, which I never got because it was quite a lot of credits. So basically, you get credits for gaining experience in the game, and those experience points then get converted into credits that you can then buy and upgrade your character. Obviously, not all of the stuff was open. There was only 3 game types that you could play, which was this one, the Walker Assault, the Drop Zone or Drop Pod or whatever it's called, and then the co-op one where you have to go against waves of various enemies, which there was only up to 6 waves because I saw a video on it. I never played that anyway, so I just played the multiplayer. The controls for the X-Wing and the TIE Fighters, at first I found really difficult because it felt like it was the wrong way around. But like you had to push up to go down. I think it was that way. Anyway, it just didn't feel comfortable for me until I changed the controls, and then it felt a lot better. But then again, I didn't get to fly in them a hell of a lot. Because most of the stuff you have to get in the game is done through pickups, so you can pick up rocket launchers or proximity mines or various things like that. Same with the heroes. The heroes are all done by pickups. The X-Wings and TIE Fighters are all done by pickups as well. And you probably all know this anyway, because most of you probably play the beta anyway, but I just wanted to give my take on what I thought about it. The other thing is, because because it is such a big map, and there is like 20, I think it's 20 versus 20. There you go, I get killed by Darth Vader. When you get killed, oh, well, not when you get killed, lost my train of thought. Yeah, because there's so many people in it, and it is so big. When I've been playing, and I've been shooting at someone, and I'm like, yeah, I've killed that person, I've just killed that person. I look at the score, and I'm like, 0 for 4, and I'm like, what? I killed those people, I'm sure I killed it. And then when you do get a kill, it just doesn't feel satisfying enough. I don't know what it is. You know, if you're playing Call of Duty and you kill someone, you know that you've killed them, and you get that feeling that it's satisfying that you killed someone. And it just doesn't have that feel to it, and it kind of, that's when it comes to being Battlefront. From playing those previous Battlefront games before, I had the similar feel that it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel satisfying when you get a kill. It just doesn't feel satisfying. I don't know why that is. It just don't, and sometimes you don't even know that you've killed people. I think the things on the side of the screen which give you what you've got in each hand, as you can see on the screen in a minute, you'll see that I've got a grenade, and then I've got like a sniper rifle, and then you can get like these, I think it's Ironide or Ironside or something like that. It gives you extra strength against vehicles. I think that's too big. I think the health bar at the bottom when it comes up is too big. I think when you're killing someone or you get an assist, I think that needs to be bigger. I don't know, it just doesn't feel, a lot of time I felt like I was just running around doing nothing. It didn't really feel like I was part of anything. That sounds really stupid, but it just didn't feel like I was part of anything. And I just found that sometimes I'd spawn, and then I would get killed straight away, and I'd spawn in again, get killed straight away. It just, I don't know. I don't know if it's just the beta, and I hope it is not going to be like that in the game, because it just, I don't know. My expectations for the game from seeing loads of videos of it and screenshots, etc., I thought it was going to be amazing, and at the precise moment in time, I thought the game was really good in the way it looked and sounded. But the general kind of gameplay for me, and there's times like that where I seem to shoot at someone, and I will shoot them first, or I'm behind someone, I'll shoot them first, and they turn around and just be able to kill me. The other thing I found annoying was the shields. When I was playing on the drop pod one, people would have shields, and they would have the shield come running at you and then smack you as they got close to you, and you can't do nothing about it. You can't kill them when they've got the shields up. So there's a few kind of maybe balancing issues that maybe needs to be addressed. I'm hoping that when the game comes out and you've got the rest of the different game modes, because the Squadron Assault, I think it is, where I think it will just be aircraft. Looks like it'll be quite fun. I'm still going to get the game when it comes out. I've still got it pre-ordered. So hopefully when the game comes out, it will feel a little bit better than what it does. And the other thing I found is when the heroes die, they kind of, I don't know if they die or what happens with them, because they can't die because it's Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, and it would kind of break the storyline of all of the Star Wars films. So they kind of crouch down on the floor, and it's a little bit, it just seems a little bit odd to me. It just seems a little bit odd that they just crouch down on the floor and then just suddenly disappear. Maybe they should have done something else, I don't know. But it just seemed a little bit strange to me that they just kind of crouched down on the floor and then disappeared. But overall, I did have fun playing the game. I'm not saying I hated it. If I was going to give it a score out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7 at the moment for the beta. That's just my thoughts on it. I know a lot of people that have played it, some of my friends that have played it have really enjoyed it. I don't know, for me, it just didn't, I don't know, it felt there was something missing. It just felt like there was something missing from the game. It just, I don't know, just felt like there was something missing. A lot of time you just get killed randomly, you don't know where you're getting killed from. I found some of those things a little bit frustrating. And then the other thing is you get assigned like a buddy that you can like respawn in on. But I don't know how you get to choose that, other than if you go into a game with like a friend. And maybe it should be more than just 2 people. Maybe it should be like a squad of like 4 or something like that. Would make it a little bit easier, because sometimes you might spawn in on a buddy and they're in the middle of a massive firefight and you die straight away. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad game, but I think there's definitely things that need to be tweaked in the game to make it feel a little bit better. Definitely the kills and making that feel satisfying, because that's one of my major things for it. The controls for the X-Wings and TIE fighters, I said, just felt a little bit weird, and the cockpit view in the X-Wings and TIE fighters, you go in the cockpit view and it's just, I don't know, I didn't really like it. You have to kind of play it from behind the vehicle. And same with the player. I mean, with the player, I've played it both ways. I played third person, I played in first person. And a lot of people said that in third person it's a little bit better. You got more field of view. I couldn't really see a lot of difference. I preferred it in first person because that's what I normally play, playing Call of Duty, etc. and stuff like that. So that's my thoughts on the game. Leave your comments. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Let me know what you thought of the beta if you played it. Are you going to pre-order it? What you think of it so far? Do you think it is authentic enough to be part of the Star Wars franchise, or do you think that it's not really quite there? I mean, like I said, everything looks good. It looks like Star Wars. It just seems to be missing something that I can't quite put my finger on, like I said. Anyway, I'll be bringing a load more videos soon, more Call of Duty. Obviously, Black Ops 3 is just right around the corner, and I can't wait to play that. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Leave your like rating as always, and I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.